Hi guys, it's Malia. Be sure to subscribe to my channel for new videos every week. Today's practice will be a short restorative sequence, a reset for body and mind when we're stressed or anxious. If you have a bolster or a body pillow, we'll be using that today. So I just used a long body pillow. In 2 blocks, or if you don't have blocks, maybe just grab 2 small pillows you might have laying around. And then a blanket can be really nice. So I had a blanket here for my practice. So again, a bolster, 2 blocks or 2 small pillows, and a blanket. We're going to get started with the bolster lengthwise on the mat towards the back of your mat. So you can set it up towards the back. And then we'll take our seat a couple of inches away from the bolster. Soles of the feet together, knees out wide. So we're coming into Supta Baddha Konasana. I like to have support here, so I put my blocks on the outsides of my knees. So you can take your pillows or blocks and place them underneath the knees for support. And then I had my blanket over me to get really comfortable. And when you're ready, you can start to lower yourself down to lie on your back on the bolster. Take a few moments to adjust. You might have your hands resting on your belly. You might have them by your sides. And if it feels nice for you to close your eyes, you might try that, see how it feels. We're going to be doing some long holds in this practice to really allow ourselves to completely and fully relax and let go. So for those of us who are used to rushing around, or we're used to being in a state of stress or anxiety, it may take a few moments to transition. So we're transitioning from doing to being, beginning to slow down. And beginning to turn inward. So we're used to a lot of external stimulation. So we're starting to let go of all of that and begin to turn inward, noticing the sensations in our body. And noticing the breath. So what does it feel like if you take a long, deep inhale and a full, deep exhale? So you can imagine your heartbeat slowing down. The rise and fall of your belly slowing down. The thoughts bouncing around your head becoming less and less frequent. Allow any gripping in the muscles to soften. start to come out of the pose. So drawing the knees together and rolling over to one side nice and slowly. We'll pause here, using the top hand to press into the floor. Make your way to a seat, and we'll sit just facing forward, closing the eyes and taking a few deep breaths to reset, to notice the effects of the pose. If you have your pillows or blocks, you might move them out of the way. We'll begin to take the right hip to the bolster, coming into a little bit of a supported twist. So right hand will go on the right side of the bolster, left hand on the left side. The knees are stacked off to the side. We'll begin to slowly walk down, placing the right cheek on the bolster. Notice if you are holding yourself up in any way. So often I use my arms or my chest to hold myself up. See if you can allow the full weight of your body to rest. It can be nice to explore the feeling of your breath as it moves into the bolster. So you might be able to feel your inhale, your belly as it expands into the bolster, and exhale as you release the breath. If you would like to try turning your other cheek down onto the bolster, you may see how that feels for your neck. It is a pretty big twist for the cervical spine, so if it doesn't feel good for you, turn your right cheek back down, no worries. Resettle. And start to rise out of the pose, so press into your palms, begin to rise up. Once again, we'll turn towards the back, finding a seat, a few breaths to reset. And then we'll make our way to the other side, so bringing the left hip to the bolster, left hand on the left side, right hand on the right side, so we find that twist in the upper body before we lower down. Left cheek towards the bolster. Once again, taking your time to let go of any work in the upper body, including your face and your jaw. So releasing through the jaw, Releasing the muscles around the eyes. Where do you feel your breath in your body? If you'd like to try turning your right cheek down, see how that feels. If not, place the left cheek back down. Resettle. If you've gotten lost in thought, totally normal. Just come back to your breath as often as you can remember. Let's begin to press into the palms. Rise yourself up. Turning towards the back of the mat, find your seat, breathe, reset. We'll begin to come into our final pose, so a little bit of a supported shavasana. You can take your bolster underneath your knees if that feels nice, and then maybe your blanket on top of you, or you can place a blanket or one of those small pillows under your head if you want a little support for your neck. And we'll just come to lie on the back. Once again, your arms can be wherever is comfortable, so maybe by your sides with the palms facing up, maybe hands on the belly. Take a nice big inhale and a full deep exhale. Dropping deeper and deeper into a place of stillness. So when we slow down and turn inward in our practice, we begin to touch that place within us that knows everything's okay. That place of pure peace and love, unaffected by the outside world. That place within us unaffected by the outside world. Relax any tension across the chest and the shoulders. Soften around your feet, your ankles, up into the bottom leg, around your knee and your thighs, letting the legs hang heavy and loose. Relax the hips in their sockets. Breathing all along your spine. Let go. Relax the upper arms around your elbows, your lower arms and your hands, everything relaxed. Gently take a big inhale and a full exhale. Another big inhale and a full deep exhale. You might begin to rock your head gently from side to side, nice and slow as we wake up the body. You may start to find some movement in your hands, your feet, your ankles, your wrists. Maybe a big stretch overhead, maybe a yawn. Take your time to roll over onto one side. Noticing how you feel. Press your top hand into the floor, rise yourself up to a seat. You can keep your eyes closed. We'll take the hands, the palms to touch at the heart. Thank you all so much for joining me. May you be happy, healthy, safe, free, and loved. Namaste, my sweet friends.